are off. So I am on my way to Salt Lake right now to be a part of an interview process for my school to become reaccredited. And I kind of wanted to take you guys along for the journey. I will not be bringing you guys into the interview, but I will be giving you guys kind of a rundown of what it was like. So this is kind of just a little brief introduction, and let's go to Salt Lake. Alright. So I will bring you guys along with me. I might take some footage of me driving and stuff like that. But I'm excited. I really am. I got some great pointers from my mentor for school on how to approach this. First of all, dress professionally. So I'm wearing what I wore to the school today, this morning. She also told me to make sure to ask for business cards, which I never would have thought to do that. So ask for business cards. So I'm planning on doing that, trying to see if I can get any business cards from today. And then the last bit of advice that she gave me, which I already knew, was, and this will only work if I can get business cards pretty much, is to send them handwritten thank you notes for allowing me to participate in this. So I'm gonna try to get all those things done, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, I'm here, so I'm gonna go inside. It's really hot in the car. I just found a spot to park. It took forever to find a spot to park, but I found one. I'm gonna go inside. I will check in with you guys a little bit later and tell you guys how it all went. Bye. Okay, so I am done with that interview. It's called Kappa or something like that. The reaccreditation people, but I am done with the interview, so I'm about to go home, and then I will sit down with you guys a little bit later and actually talk about what the interview consisted and stuff like that, and just kind of fill you guys all in. So I will talk to you guys later. Hello everyone, so welcome back. So today in this video you've seen me talk about the interview that I was going to. You saw me driving there. I told you that I was going to check back in with you guys and kind of tell you guys what happened. I changed my clothes, so I'm no longer in my dress, and I'm just in really comfortable clothing, honestly. But I did want to talk to you guys about the interview and kind of what it was about. So this was, like I said, I went to my school, Western Governors University, and I participated in the process of our school being reaccredited, the Teachers College. And so I went in there, and there was a staff member from WGU who kind of took attendance, as you might want to call it, and then he left the room and left the one person from the accrediting body in the room to just ask us questions. That way, since the person from WGU wasn't there, we were free to kind of say whatever we wanted to say about the school. So some questions that were asked were pretty much our general thoughts and feelings about the school. Questions about how we've learned about using technology in the classroom, different styles and methods that we've learned to incorporate into the classroom. Pretty much just what we learned. And then the final question, which we'll get to this a little bit later, they asked about how we are assessed. So I kind of want to go through the whole thing. So as a general opinion of the school, as you guys know, because I did my whole review of the school on this channel of Western Governors, I love Western Governors. I feel like I am truly prepared to go into the classroom, and I feel that since it is competency based, that they were able to take me as a person who has background knowledge in special education and just the education system. They were able to take me and build upon the knowledge that I already have. And they could take somebody who has no knowledge or background in education and teach them to get them fully competent enough to teach. So they find out where you're at, and then they get you to where you need to be. And if you're already kind of ahead of the game, they push you even further. So I really do love the school, and I did voice that. Then they talked about technology and the different technology things that we use in the classroom, and a lot of people were talking about Kahoot or Class Dojo and stuff like that. And I wanted them to know that not only in the classroom are we can apply these things. And so I brought up the fact that WGU didn't necessarily give me a list of all these wonderful apps and stuff that they can use, but what it did teach me is to go out and find what I need. And so in that process, I've been able to help students or children in different settings as well, like in a church setting for a child who is nonverbal and non-mobile, to give that child the opportunity to voice what they want to say by downloading an app onto my iPad and giving them that opportunity to do that. And then there were different questions about the different learning styles and stuff that we've learned, and about differentiation. And I said, you know, not only have we learned how to differentiate, which is a huge thing, like everyone should be doing that as a teacher, is differentiating things, but we literally learned about different accommodations and modifications, and really when it's appropriate to do them. And again, I brought into the fact that my oldest son is autistic, and so while yes, I'm going to be using all of these things I'm learning in my classroom, like learning now in my classroom, but I was able to take the knowledge that I've learned in school and take it to my son's IEP meetings and help my son progress and be the best advocate that I can be for him. And so I voiced that. So it's not, WGU didn't just prepare me for the classroom, you guys, it prepared me for life. With a child with autism and with a child with a speech delay. It prepared me for life and advocating properly for my children. So even if I were never to teach, which isn't going to happen, I will be a teacher. But even if I were never to use my degree, that I just got the degree to fall back on if my husband lost a job, or heaven forbid we got a divorce one day, which again, I really don't think will ever happen. But heaven forbid that something happened, or my husband gets into an accident and dies. Like, you don't want to think about these things, but heaven forbid these things happen. And I would have that degree to fall back on. I am planning on using my degree, but I'm just saying it teaches you for just being able to advocate for your kids properly, even if your kid isn't in special education. You just better know how to advocate for your child during parent-teacher conferences and what questions to ask and maybe suggestions to throw out and stuff like that. So we talked about that. So that was one of the interview questions. Another one, I think it was pretty much the last one. We didn't get through very many questions because it was more of like an open discussion kind of a thing. And so the last one was, he asked us how we were assessed. And I was telling my husband about this. My husband was shocked that he didn't know how we were assessed at the school, and how it's probably something that you should have done your research on before you came to try to reaccredit us as a school. But I did voice my opinion on this, and you guys, the looks that everyone gave me were priceless. And because I voiced my opinion on here, and I'll say it again, WGU is amazing. I love it. I recommend it. If you want to go to school and you have the drive to do it in an online based school, do it. Go to WGU. I recommend it. However, the way that we are assessed kind of bugs me a little bit. And that's because you can strive to get that perfect score on an ABC choice test. That perfect score, 100%. And you know what's going to happen? It's going to average out to a B average. You're not going to get the A. It's never going to be an A. It's always going to be a B. Always. You can never get the A. And that bugs me. Because I'm the person, if I can be lazy every once in a while, because you know I'm tired and I have 3 kids and I just need to get a test done and to feel accomplished, I was able to skate by in some classes. I still learned, I still feel competent, and I still feel like I know what I'm going to be doing, getting into as much as one can before they actually start teaching, knowing how they're going to do in the classroom. But I would have been more driven to study more possibly if that A was reachable. So like I said, I recommend the school, and this is why this topic of testing and assessments is kind of iffy for me, I guess you could say. And the looks I got from the other students, like, if looks could kill, I would have been dead. But the point of this interview, you guys, for the reaccreditation was not to sugarcoat everything and make WGU sound like some perfect, amazing school, which it is an amazing school, but it's not perfect. No school is perfect. Every school has something that they can improve on, and maybe this is WGU's thing that they can improve on. And so why not voice that? But like I said, if looks could kill, I wouldn't have made it out of that interview alive. Because as soon as I was done talking, I was the first one to answer that question. As soon as I was done talking, everyone chimed in about how it really is this great system, and how school districts don't really look at the grade point average because of grade inflations in other schools and stuff like that, so it really doesn't matter, and all of the stuff. I could care less if that matters. If the school district looks for it, I would have studied harder. And like I said, a lot of this has to do with me, but there's a lot of people out there like me to get that A. They would have put forth a little bit more effort if that A was reachable, if that makes sense. So I did voice my opinion on that. I did end up getting the gentleman's business card, so this weekend or this week sometime, I am going to be writing him a thank you note and sending that to him in the mail, just thanking him for having me be a part of that interview process. And so that's kind of how I'm going to wrap it up. It was a good experience. Do I really feel like it's really a resume booster? No. I feel like it was just shooting the breeze about WGU to somebody who's asking questions. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that this would be a good resume booster? I really don't feel like it would be. Like, maybe I could find some way to spin it to boost my resume, but I feel like if I have to do that, then you shouldn't put it on the resume to begin with. I don't know. I'm one of those people, I'm going to be straightforward with people. And I'd rather be straightforward with people and not sugarcoat around things. But that's what the whole experience was for me. And so if you guys have any questions or anything like that, seriously, I've done a WGU review. If I remember, I'll link it down below. But if you have any questions about Western Governors University, anything at all, please feel free to ask. Just leave a comment down below. You can, is it called DM me? What does DM mean? I know PM, personal message, but what is direct message? Is that what DM means? Maybe. DM me, PM me, it don't matter. Leave a comment, it don't matter. Just reach out to me, and I'm more than willing to answer any questions about the school that I go to. I mean, I love it so much that I'm going back and getting my master's from this school. So don't get me wrong, I love the school, I really do, because I'm going back and getting my master's from them. It's gonna be a long road. Pretty much as soon as I graduate, I'm getting my master's, but I digress. So leave a comment, ask any questions you want, any comments you want, I can take it. Thumbs up if you liked this video. Please subscribe to my channel, you guys. I'm so excited. Like, it's such a small thing, but like, I keep looking at the number of subscribers to this channel, and it keeps growing by like 1 or 2 every few days, and I'm like, oh, this is so exciting. I have 68 subscribers. Like, you guys, I am so excited. And I know that not all 68 of you guys watch every single thing that I put on here, but just the fact that I have 68 subscribers, I'm like, oh, this is awesome. So it's moving up, and I'm kind of trying to get the positive vibe out there for a lot of things in my life right now, and with this, it's really nice. So thank you for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe down below. I post videos every Sunday and Wednesday, and pretty soon it might be Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday if I can get some stuff together for that. That's not going to be for probably another month or so, but I'm working on it. So I will see you guys in the next one. So bye.